dumbass. Teslas don't belong here.
I know. I like to do it on purpose here and there just to show other people what the future looks like.
So you come to show off.
Not show off. Tell them
You're
how the
such a
world
show off, bro.
Tell them how the world could be a better place.
And you're the biggest hypocrite. You hate Teslas.
I did hate Teslas, but now I love them. So today, boys, I'm gonna tell you exactly why I hated Teslas, why I promised not only myself, you, and multiple people, I would never buy a Tesla, and now I own a Tesla.
You're the biggest hypocrite, bro. I can't even believe you're
Am I a hypocrite?
You're driving
or am I a man?
You're driving a golf cart.
Am I a man that evolves?
You're driving a golf cart.
That admits his mistakes.
You're driving a golf
cart. And I was
cart.
mistaken. So let's start with the design features and why it captivated me. I love design. I love when I see something that's just outside the box. And I know Tesla's been out for a while, so it's not like completely different. But here are 2 reasons why I changed my mind. Damn, that was a slow.
Is that there's only one door open, so and there's only
left or right.
Okay. Your right, my left.
Shoot. Don't close.
See, that's what happens when you get electric cars. With so many gimmicks.
Never fails. So obviously what I really loved about this were the doors. I think the doors are probably...
I'm not gonna lie, that's a sexy design.
It is the most unique thing that you'll find in any car.
To get in and out, I think that's amazing.
100%.
While you have a bottle of olive oil
again,
in there.
I'm all about design, so I love everything about this. So, well, you can't get in, I guess. But one thing that you can notice from here on the doors, you see this window right here? What other passenger car do you know that when you close? I'm gonna close this door real quick. Look at this. Come here. You get your own little moon roof. This is your personal moon roof. You don't have to share if you don't want to, because it's Tesla. Exactly. So on top of the design that I loved about it, again.
Hey, hit me, bro. I thought the sensor wasn't gonna hit me.
Again, like, you know, I've never been an EV car type of guy, but after seeing that, for me, it kind of sold me on that. On top of, I think Elon did a great job designing this car overall. So I was looking for a family car. I don't have kids yet, but that's the goal in the long run. But this is for my wife, and I wanted something that, you know, was safe, comfortable to drive. Obviously, nothing sporty, nothing crazy. So there's a lot of SUVs out there. You got your Escalade, your Navigator, your Range Rover, your GLE. These are all great cars, right? But one thing that kind of differentiated it was that this one, compared to all the other cars, was smaller. If you compare it, it's a smaller car. Yet, it still seats 6 people comfortably. So this, to me, was a sell.
One there.
Automatically. You want to know why? Women can't drive. Why the hell would you get them in a semi
if they can't
drive it? So this is perfect. It's small, but it's comfortable. Bro, we put Tomek's long ass back here.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you're tall. You're 6'1", and you fit comfortably.
I'm 6'2".
6'2".
6'2". My license says 6'2". I rounded up. So
can I round up to 6 when I go there next time?
You're not 5'11 and a half, buddy. No. I don't think you learned rounding rules. So comfortability was amazing on this car.
Do you fit bad there?
Now let's talk about interior. So I'm gonna go back here just so you can see how I fit. All right, so here's something interesting. Oh shoot.
You don't fit.
No, I do.
But you can move the seats, right? I think from the other side. Here. Oh, you got it? Oh, my bad.
Okay. So this is, again, I'm 6'2". My head is like barely touching, right?
Yeah. You have your
Look at this.
Personal.
I'm 6'2". So here's something interesting. I am hands down the world's worst reviewer. I have no idea how to lift this effing chair up. I've owned this car for over a month.
Oh, you just pull it up, bro.
What did you do?
Nothing, I just pulled it up. I think this just...
You freaking asshole. I promise you.
I don't think you tried.
That chair has been down for a month, and we were just gonna leave it as it is. Like when people ask how many do you see, we see 5. That's it.
We can,
the rest is storage. That's good.
That works.
All right.
You're welcome.
Learn something new today. that's pretty much why I became
a Tesla owner.
a Tesla lover, a Tesla fanboy. But I'm not done.
And I think it looks pretty cool with the little rose gold and black right here.
Like
this is the new
drive
Obsidian.
best, you gotta wear the best
jewelry.
You know what I mean? Like, why would you be riding in style?
I know.
But not stylish yourself. What the hell?
And on top of that, they're having a great deal. 30% off to the Zuniga family, plus for the month of May, an extra 10% off. And then
so wait, it's 40% off?
40% off. And free worldwide shipping.
What the hell are you even doing watching?
I know.
So basically almost half of the price off.
Yes.
Plus free worldwide shipping?
Yes. Everything in the description. Coupon code, link, everything down there.
Just in case you don't know, Rose Gold and Black does sell bracelets, necklaces, rings, and even watches. It's a full-blown jewelry store for guys. Everything you could ever want for. And the cool thing with Rose Gold and Black is that stuff is pretty minimal. Kind of like the Tesla, right?
Exactly.
It's not over the top, but it's sexy, it's refined, it's classic. So if you want like your mini Tesla on your wrist,
get Rose Gold and Black.
I should trade Rose Gold and Black. You should trademark that, and you should pay me extra. That was genius.
That was pretty good. Now how do you charge this thing?
So here's the coolest part about the whole damn thing. All right, here's why I became an EV vehicle. So my wife drives a lot. To the point that you're probably gonna fall on your ass when I say this, but I was paying close to $1,000, give or take, on gas a month. Keep in mind I have V8s, so that one's a gas guzzler.
$100 to fill it up.
Guess how much more I'm paying on electricity a month for this car for the same amount of driving?
$200?
$100. My light bill went up $100 from this car.
Same driving.
So you can pretty much see that I pretty much own this Tesla for free.
Basically.
I could argue that I'm paying $100 a month for this Tesla.
Yeah, because you're saving all that gas.
I should have made a video. I own a Tesla for $100, and it's not clickbait.
I know.
Can I call it that?
We can try.
But this is why I became. This is probably obviously the biggest reason why I became an EV owner. It's electricity.
Yeah, just cheaper.
So it's a pro and con, right? Electricity is still not mass produced, or the chargers aren't mass produced, or they're not readily available like everything else. So I think that's what's holding EV vehicles back, at least personally. But the fact that this car is so smart that when you put a route, let's say, oh, I want to go home, it tells you, okay, you're gonna have to stop here to charge for 10 minutes to make it home. And at home, I have a home charger. So if you come here, super simple. You pull in your vehicle, you don't need.
That's sexy though.
You don't need a gas station.
That's
you pull out your
sexy.
vehicle, you
This
plug
is
in,
slick.
and then in the mornings, you got a fully charged car.
What's the full range for that one?
So for that one, full range is 290, which is not
That's
bad.
not bad.
That's amazing.
That's about a truck full of gas.
That's amazing, actually.
Yeah.
Here's a little caveat. It's never actually 290. Once you put in the AC and how fast you're driving, realistically, it's like 220, give or take. But it's still a good amount of range, considering that there's actually quite a few amount of superchargers almost everywhere.
And you can go to the malls too. They have some.
Yes. And here's the coolest thing that happened to me with this Tesla. I went to this hotel. I'm getting married at this hotel, and when the valet guy came, he gave me my car, and I was ecstatic to look. My car was fully charged, right? What other hotel will you drop off your car and it'll be topped off
With gas.
with gas?
Yeah.
It's the equivalent, the same thing.
Yeah.
Because I was like, damn, I can go anywhere. I was excited. You don't get that anywhere else.
Yeah.
So that's why I became an EV vehicle, but that's not everything. We need to hop in and go for a ride.
All right, so let's go. I'm excited.
Oh, wait, before we go, look at this. Let's say all the cars are open. I don't want to fluster myself to go close all the doors.
Oh,
Damn right.
the other one. When you approach, the door opens, right?
Key in the pocket. You know, imagine me with grocery bags, right? Like,
Oh, I can't do anything. That's what happens with electric cars, bro.
I swear to you, it works 99.9% of the time. Okay,
Let's do it again.
Now I'm scared.
Huh.
I think the car wash guy did something to my car. That's awkward.
Let me try.
No, don't press anything. No, 100%. No, stop. 100% there's something wrong with settings. I'll be right back. Settings are intact.
Okay, it closed. At least it closed.
Okay, so the cool thing is,
Now try again.
Imagine walking up to a car and the door opening by itself, and then as
Try
soon
it
as you
again.
sit in, it closes.
Maybe because you locked it manually. Because you press.
Alright, we're just gonna put a pause on that. I'm gonna insert a clip of an actual Tesla owner that knows what he's doing here. That's what it does. Okay, let's go for a ride.
Let's go for a ride.
So here's something ironic.
Holy crap.
It even shakes from how fast.
That's a pull, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I like that torque.
What I hated about the Tesla is what I ended up liking about the Tesla. So when I first drove a Tesla, I drove a P100. I think, yeah, it was a ludicrous. It was a P100D. And let me just tell you, the acceleration on that thing is so ridiculous that you feel it. Like, when I tell you you feel it in your gut, you feel it in your gut. Like, it makes you sick.
It makes you sick, yeah. That's what it is.
To the point that Teslas aren't even recommended for pregnant women. And that's because the driving experience on an electric car is completely different than a combustion vehicle. Like, EV vehicles, like, yeah, on paper you see, oh, this EV vehicle does 0 to 60 in 2.9. It does not. Don't ask me why. It just doesn't feel the same as the 2.9, for example,
GTR.
Juan's GTR did.
Yeah. Whoa.
Completely polar opposites. It was just different. So when I tried it the first time, it just made me nauseous and sick, and like, I swore to myself I would never buy a Tesla. This is painful. Why the hell would I?
And not
want
even
this?
that. I don't hear no engine noise. That's.
And I don't hear. So as a car, yeah, that's a big one. As a car enthusiast, I love the crackle pops. I love hearing the engine just sucking in air. And if there's turbos or a supercharger, whether it's the whine or the spool, I love it. You know. So all that stuff is now missing. But then, as my wife was looking for a car and stuff, you know, we ended up on the Model X and tested it out. After using the car for about a week, your body almost becomes accustomed to the acceleration and the different drive feel of EV vehicles, to the point that now you enjoy them. So oddly enough, now the pulls I love. And another thing that I absolutely love, my hands aren't on the wheel right now.
So you can basically record a vlog and still drive.
I could record a vlog. I could be on my phone. I mean, obviously, don't do that.
It's braking, and
so watch. Right now, it's braking.
It's going down.
It's going down. Completely autonomous, right? So this is called Autopilot. So it's not fully autonomous yet. It's supposed to, I believe, 2020 Teslas will be fully autonomous. But this one feature right here made me absolutely love Teslas. And at this point, I believe EV is the future, and combustion vehicles will be a thing of the past, to the point that it's like a classic to own a combustion vehicle. Of course. Like, that's what it's gonna be. And I can tell, like, when you're in this car, it feels like you're in the future. So
see, this guy just got in the way and it slowed
This
down.
guy got in the way, it completely got slow. So let's say I wanna change lanes. There's a slow bike here, but I'm gonna change lanes for you guys anyways. I just put the blinker on, car changes lanes for me. So right now you can see we're going on a curve right now, right? So you see the arrows, it's curving. The wheel is curving all on its own. This is Tesla doing everything on its own. And this thing is so reliable because Tesla has over 1 billion miles on autopilot. So it has a lot of data for the AI or the system or computer that Tesla uses to guide your vehicle, to the point that it can predict accidents. And you can even go on YouTube and put like Tesla autopilot predicting accidents, and you'll see how responsive this thing is. This has 8 cameras all around. Pretty much it can see what the human eye can't. It's looking everywhere and we can't. So that's why it reduces accidents by a multitude compared to human driving. So all that stuff makes me love the Tesla. Not to mention that the Model X is the first SUV ever to get a perfect safety rating. No other SUV has done that.
It's insane how safe these cars, and just any of the Tesla cars, because they try to protect the battery. So
not only that, yes, that, but the battery, since it's the heaviest part, it's all on the bottom.
So it keeps
you
it
can't
stable.
flip this thing. Look at the video. Look up videos on Tesla's Model X's trying to be flipped. You can't flip them, right? Because it's nearly impossible because all the center of gravity is so low. And then overall, what I really loved about it, like I said, on top of the I mean, you get all this crazy speed.
Instant
speed, right? You get that instant torque. You get crazy, like, infotainment system. You got a bunch of cool things that you can do, and you can even play. And if I'm not wrong, you can even hack this thing, but you can do random stuff. Like, for example, if it's Christmas, you can put it into Christmas mode. So, for example, right now it's in Christmas mode. Now it's a sleigh. It's snowing. This is pretty cool. If I'm not wrong, you can even make the car dance to Christmas songs.
Oh, I've seen it do lights and
like a complete light show. You got games that you can play on here, obviously when you're parked, like Atari and stuff like that. You can do random stuff like fart noises if you wanted to, which is weird.
Oh,
like
so
you
if
can put
somebody...
the whoopee cushion.
So...
Yeah, I tried it, didn't work. So I don't know exactly how it works.
So you just move it around, I guess.
No, but like you can set it on demand. Like I haven't, or on the turn signal. So when I turn the turn signal, something like that. Whatever.
That's pretty cool.
So since this is a giant computer, you have a lot to work with. And then the final reason before we wrap this up is just, again, I think I already mentioned this, but you just feel like you're in the future. Like look at this view, like the view that you have in the windshield right here. No other car has this. I believe this is like 180 or something like that. It's something crazy.
That's insane.
So it's cool at night when you see stars, because you can look up and literally it feels like you're in a futuristic bubble. You don't feel that in any other car. And when you pair that with the electricity, how fast it is, all the technology, and the clean modern design indoors, it really feels like you're in the car of the future, and it makes me feel like every other car is just outdated. That's why, boys, I hated Teslas, but now I love them. That doesn't make me a hypocrite, by the way.
It makes you a huge hypocrite.
The funny thing is that with this Tesla, I can mop the floor of your BMW.
I'm just gonna get
I'm
gonna get a P100D.
Don't argue.
And then I'm off with any car.
Don't argue. With my wife's car, I can mop the floor on the BMW.
That's fine, but mine sounds better.
You shouldn't have bought a BMW.
Mine sounds better.
You shouldn't have bought a
better.
BMW. So that's it for this week's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.
And I'll see you guys next time.
Peace.